I think this is a super ugly bag. And it comes up in luxury holes all the time. I was influenced to buy this bag.
Really?
Yes.
Hey everyone, I'm Connor and welcome to my channel, The Closet. If it's your first time here on my channel, I like to talk about all things luxury, so if that is something you're interested in, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you're notified when I release new content. But if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my second collaboration with the amazing Dale from the YouTube channel Dale's Addiction, and we are doing our luxury roast collaboration video, and honestly we had so much fun filming it. This is part 2, and as what we did last time, Dale has uploaded part 1 on her channel. I will pop the link down in the description below, but I strongly recommend heading over to Dale's channel, hitting the subscribe button on her channel and watching part 1. But if you've already done that, let's get straight into part 2.
Okay, we're back.
We're back everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sorry, we had to pit stop.
Bio break.
Bio break. Ooh! That hit me exactly where I wanted to be hit. All right, what was next?
I think something of yours.
Yeah.
I think we've had a Louis Vuitton. How do you say Louis Vuitton?
I say Louis Vuitton.
Okay. have you heard of the alternate?
LV. No, because it's like
Louis
I'm not.
Vuitton.
It's like when somebody in Australia who's from another country has an accent and they will say an English word. I don't want to be like, yeah, you're saying that wrong. It's like if they said like,
no, it's Tuesday, not Tuesday.
Yeah, or words like that have a silent letter or whatever. Like I would never be like, oh, you said it wrong. But yeah, it's like I'm not French, so I'm going to just say it how it is.
Well, I've got my Ash, who
Ash Eslux.
Yes,
yeah.
Ash always does. I call on Ash to provide me with corrections.
Yeah. But I saw this whole.
And he's always very nice and says, "Actually, that was pretty good." And I think he's just being nice.
No, but I saw this.
Thanks, Ash. We love you.
I saw this documentary, and it was about people from people from English as their mother tongue who learn other languages, and there's like an actual muscular, like, because you have not pronounced words a certain way, like French, for example.
You don't roll
unless
your tongue
you live
or,
there, your linguistic, like physically, your linguistics won't adjust.
Okay.
So you cannot force yourself to pronounce something a certain way. And I'm like, science, bitch.
Yeah, science. Talking about science today, weren't we? But we can't talk about that because...
What was it?
I think it was about the COVID.
Yes, can you not say that on there? Does it get blocked?
No, I think you can, but for some reason people don't.
Because I was watching a video and they wouldn't even say...
The global situation.
No, they wouldn't even say the LOCKDOWN because that flagged.
Really?
And I was like, why? Because I think people were posting videos about... like rebelling against it, and that was getting picked up and they're doing videos.
The alternate media.
I love staying home.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I'm doing it anyway, but I just don't have to feel guilty about eating 5 packets of Doritos in a week.
Because no one's going to see the results.
Well, I just feel like, oh, I should be doing something else. No, I'm obeying the law. I'm staying home and eating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I found that funny.
And you can Uber Eats Doritos now.
Can you?
Yeah, they go to the snack shop. And what's that other place? DoorDash. And you can just get them to go and...
$30 for a 5-packet. For $5 of Doritos. I love that. What were we saying? Oh, yeah, Louis Vuitton.
Yes.
So I pronounce it Louis Vuitton because, you know, and I think people know Louis Vuitton, like when you say Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, well, that's what I say.
I say it. But when I went to university with this girl and she was from Mauritius and they speak French in Mauritius. She was like, you don't say the L. It's like, Louis Vuitton. And I was like, I beg your pardon? So, but I'm like, that's just not how...
Oh. See, I've heard people pronounce the Vuitton, instead of Vuitton. Louis
like
Vuitton.
the I's not and you're emphasising the U.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, if anyone in France...
Well, we're just a couple of basic bitches who don't really know how to speak French, but...
Exactly. But it's Louis Vuitton. LV. They probably just say... LV.
I just go...
Because the L's silent. It's Just oh my gosh, that's so funny. But anyways,
Okay.
I'll just compose
You
myself.
had a bag from there.
Yes. I remember. I just don't know how to say it. Yeah. No, but I'll do that one.
Oh, okay.
The first one.
Okay. You had a couple from...
Yes. Actually, no, I'll start with the second one. The Lock Me. Oh, Lockie. This monstrosity.
Oh, the Lucky Baby.
Lucky Baby. I do not know what the hell Louis Vuitton was thinking, but that padlock...
Do you know, I thought I saw somewhere that was a re-edition of an earlier design. I think it's that bag. But that's not the first time.
So it was terrible.
I have to say, everyone that I have watched on YouTube that's bought that bag has sold it.
Yeah, I've never seen...
They've gone, bags I sold and why? Yeah, this one. Because what was I thinking?
I think tacky. I think... like a padlock. Why? I look so fat in this. I look
not. What are you talking about?
Like...
Look at me.
I'm having a hot flush as well.
Yeah, I'm hot.
But yeah, that bag, if you... Sorry, I keep looking down and I'm looking at it.
I think padlock.
I think...
That's all I can see.
Like... what is my phone doing? Seriously. That, like...
Yeah.
Why? It's tacky. It is not... That's what I don't like when Louis Vuitton do these bags and they're like, yeah, we'll just do this, push it out, and then... It's just ugly. I don't know anyone. I've never seen anyone carrying it, thank God, because I would go up to them and say, I'm sorry for your poor decision. Sorry for your loss.
Your loss of fashion.
Someone wouldn't even mug someone carrying that bag because I wouldn't get anything for it.
You know, the special locks that you put to lock each other's heart onto like a bridge or something? Isn't that the thing that people do?
Oh, yeah. In Paris, they do that.
Yeah.
Did you know that bridge got too heavy and they had to stop that?
They had to just chop all the love off.
Yeah.
There will be no love today.
Half of them probably ended in divorce anyway, so... Yeah, so that bag, nah.
No, I agree. I think that's fair. No, we're not going there.
That's disgusting!
So this is the, like, honestly, I've seen this in the shop. In the shop? I've seen this in the boutique. Or, what do some people say?
The maison!
The boutique. In the boutique.
Yeah, the boutique.
Okay. I've seen it in the Gucci boutique. I've seen it in person, not just online. And I'm talking about the 1955 horse bit
Can't even see.
mini handle.
Oh, sorry, my screen went
Is that
dark.
what it's called?
It's called Hideous, is what it's called.
A decent price. It's nearly 3,000 Australian dollars. It has got the most odd connection of the strap to the bag. Have a look at that. Zoom in on that.
That hook?
Yes.
That's what...
I'll put it up on the screen so
But
you
I'll
can
show
see.
you if this doesn't appear onwards.
Yep. Or you can probably...
Sorry.
You can probably do that.
I don't know how this
showing?
will look. Yeah, it's showing.
Yeah. It doesn't match, and it's just so busy. I don't think it needs to have the horse bit across the front of it. That would have been good as the connection between the strap to the bag if you wanted to incorporate the horse bit instead of just having it randomly stuck on the front of the bag.
I could be wrong, but vintage Hermes bags, thinking of the Evelyn, this connection is what they had as their hook.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe because
it's a nod to the vintage.
It's a nod to the vintage because that was like the norm of like the lobster claw.
Yes, but the whole point of being in 2021 is that we learn from our mistakes.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm just trying to give it a goal in its corner. That's literally all I can come up with.
No self-goals, thanks.
I'm
not self-goals, own goals.
Own goals. I don't like... First of all, I don't like smooth leather. And this is...
That's right, you don't.
This is like a box smooth leather, so already it's in the negatives. I don't like the Gucci horse bit at all. I don't like it on loafers. I don't like it on any bags. I think it's tacky. I don't like it.
See, I don't mind it. I've seen it in jewellery I quite like. Not that I like gold, but shut up.
No, I mean, it's not, sorry, I'm a bit harsh. I just, yeah.
Oh, that's what today's about.
But it goes in a horse's mouth.
Yes.
So it's
a
like...
very small horse, by the way. A unicorn bit.
It's just like, that is disgusting. I don't like it. No. The whole bag, that is a waste of no.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. No, it's... The shape looks like a toaster from the front on.
It does look like a toaster.
Like a Smeg toaster front on.
Like a Smeg. Well, that's a pretty good toaster, though. If you were going to be looking like a toaster, you'd go with the Smeg.
Yeah, but I just think, yeah. And I don't know the history on it, but I can only go off it off face value, and it needs a facelift because it's hideous.
Even though it is smooth leather.
Oh, yeah. It's just... No.
It needs to...
What were you thinking, Gucci? What were you thinking?
It's not your best work.
No.
No.
No, we'll do the other Louis Vuitton one that's not here, the Coussin.
Oh, Coussin.
Wait, let me just Google it because I don't want to get...
Okay. Well, while Connor's Googling, I thought I'd bring in my favourite.
Longchamp. I saw an American... And I'm coming from a place of I mispronounce everything. She called this Longchamp.
Anyway, my problem with this, and this is mine, I think this is a super ugly bag. And it comes up in luxury holes all the time. I was influenced to buy this bag.
Really?
Yes. And I think this particular... I'm not saying they're all ugly, but I think this combination is. I do not like the brown leather with the black nylon. And it's not luxury.
I think... I was having this conversation with someone the other day, and they asked me what is it the equivalent of, and I said it's like the country road...
Yes,
that's what the equivalent of. It's like those country road duffels.
It's like a high street.
Yeah, high street.
Yeah.
But because it's French or it originated in France, it's kind of like it gets that...
like it has some nice details. You know, it has like the zipper pull and the button, but...
Mine has a leather tab on that as well.
Does it?
Yeah. Oh. But it's like... Yeah, I think like the country road duffels. I think of it as a... Yeah, like a country road equivalent. What is that? Like high street?
High street.
Like a high street brand. But the reason I recently bought one and I wanted it for my gym bag, and it's literally because... You're so mean! Longchamp is not going to sponsor you.
It's
because it's
water
nylon.
resistant.
Yeah, it's water resistant and...
Yeah. Well, that's why I got it, to put my nice bags in.
Your inside's different to mine. They've actually changed it. It's not like this anymore. It's like more waterproof. Like you could pour a cup of water in it and it would just sit in there. No, no, they've changed it. Yeah, like, and I just didn't want
a little stash of masks in there.
I think for what it is, it's a good bag for like a carefree travel. And I'm going to use mine if I ever can travel again, because God knows when that'll be.
What are you going to use it for?
Like... putting all the cosmetic skincare shit in, so when it leaks I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah. See, I don't mind taking that to put my bags in when like they've got to sit under the, you know, under the
plane.
Under the chair.
Oh yeah, somebody said that as well, they use that.
Yeah, as a bit of a liner. But I honestly, this was something that I bought because I felt like I needed to have one. I don't like it.
Okay. Very trapezoidal.
That's the whole thing. And this little flap thing, like if you were going to undo the zip and unpop this every time you used it, it would drive you mad.
Yes. Mine's...
And I think you don't need to get a Le Pliage, one of the... Like, you could go to any $2 shop and you would find a shopping bag that would look pretty much the same as this.
Yeah, but I want it to be an extra bitch.
Yeah. Well, so did I, obviously, because I got one.
I don't like the long handles. Mine doesn't have that. Because mine has the strap.
I did like the long handles.
Because you can put it under your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because this is way longer than like the Neverfull.
Yeah.
It's easier to carry, but...
I think what I don't like is... Well, not that I don't like, but I think when people are like, this is a luxury bag, this is a luxury bag,
No.
And it's like, it's not. It's like a nylon gym bag. Like you can literally... Mine came folded up.
It's a shopping tote.
It's a shopping bag. Anyways, that wasn't even one of the bags, but it just happened to come up.
It just came up.
Le pliage. What was that other word that we say? Fab!
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous!
Spelled with an E.
F-E-B! Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, the other LV bag.
Yes.
I don't know how to say it. I've heard it pronounced cousin, 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 couscous, cousin, but it is this monstrosity.
I think every time you find a monstrosity, it is black and gold.
Oh.
If you looked at that in a different colour...
No, I still think the same, but I know what you're saying.
Do you think?
Yeah, in the bag.
Look at that one.
Monstrosity.
Oh.
Monstrosity.
See, I'm going to say I see your point, but I don't mind it.
I remember the first time I saw this bag, and I'd heard it talk... You know when you see it on groups, but you don't really look at it, you see it?
Yeah.
And then I saw Jerusha Couture do an unboxing of it. I don't know if she had... It was black, but I don't know if it was a pouch. No, it was this. It would be this. No, it was this. And I remember she opened it.
Are you sure it was that one? Because I thought she actually unboxed something and then bought a big chunky chain from Etsy to make it look like that.
No, I'm pretty sure it was this.
Possibly.
It was black.
Yeah. No,
and it was
right.
definitely that embossed thing. And I remember she opened it and the look on her face, she didn't say this, but she could tell, like you could look, the look on her face was like, what have I just gotten myself into? I just saw it and I was like,
This one's going back.
This one's going back. But yeah, she looked at it and I could tell she didn't like it and she was going through it. And you know when you're really going through it, you can't take that look off your face.
Yeah.
You can just tell. And I was like, she doesn't like this bag.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I need to. Because I saw is it Lux and Lipstick, Candace. She bought that bag in the like turquoise and yellow. Mm-hmm. But it was like a small version and I liked that. I wouldn't buy it, but it was cool for her style.
Okay. What turns me off is the price. I think it's incredibly expensive.
Yeah, it is very much.
Now, I don't know the size. So PM would be so let's just go for, is MM middle size?
Yes.
So PM, so the small size.
So PM's bigger, I think, than MM. No, it's not.
No,
you're right. No, you're right.
Because medium is M.
Yes, I gotcha.
So the PM is 5,100 Australian dollars, which is absolutely insane.
That's a lot.
That's a Chanel bag territory you're preaching on. And to me, it's a trend because that chain is just chunky and we're in that, chuck a chunky chain on it moment. Yeah, it's like when people redo their whole home and they put in rose gold taps and matte black this, and it's going to be out. It's like when we look back at older houses and we're like, wow, you got the apricot toilet seat, like
the large format tile of the mid 2000s.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And you're like, okay, that age, age, and that's what I think of. So it's not ugly, but it's just like 3 pouches sewn together. Oh my god, it has that same triangular...
Oh, it does.
I'm talking about on the side where the strap would attach. That same...
kind of thing that I didn't like from Gucci.
Yeah, wow. And also, I'm not, like I've said before, I don't like... It's not box leather, but I don't like lamb, smooth leather for something like that. It's too sheeny. Yeah, it's too expensive. It's not worth it. It's too trendy.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. I don't hate it, but I wouldn't buy it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What's next? The only bag that you have that I just don't like is the what's it called? Lady Dior. And the reason why I don't like it is because the handles.
Yeah?
I like the pattern and I like the bag and I like it because it's like Lady Di. The handles are just weird.
Look,
I feel like they don't match the elegance.
I have a love-hate relationship with that bag.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do.
There's no way I'd have more than one. Some people have more than one. I'm just like, God. Like, do you actually want to
more
enjoy
dollars than cents?
Using your bags? Like, they are painful. They're not fun bags Don't come there again.
Fun bags of titties.
Anyway, yes, the Dior. Yeah, people who have multiple Lady Diors, it is the most impractical, painful bag to use, in my opinion, and I don't even think the looks cover the impracticality of it.
Okay.
I don't. Mine is actually in a dust bag now because I'm like, well, I don't want dust to get on it and that to tarnish the hardware because I've got it.
I get the elegance of it.
I was actually peer pressured into really keeping it, I think, through the review I did on my channel. Like, should I keep my Peekaboo or the Lady Dior? And everyone's like, oh, they're so different. Then you can't compare them. And I think, well, they're both black top handle bags and one is way more functional.
Yeah, yeah.
And way more cleverly made.
Yes.
It's made to be used as a handbag. The Lady Dior is an accessory.
Yeah, I just feel like the handles, they're so weird. Like the shape doesn't complement the bag. I don't know.
I think a bag that small, especially in the small and mini sizes, it doesn't need to have a flap or a zip.
Yeah, because it's just
a little tote.
Piggledy.
Yeah, it's just a silly... If someone is that close to you that they can slide their hand into your Dior bag and grab something out...
If you can smell my breath, you're too close. Is like the... But I see a lot of people actually post that and they're like, oh, for security. And I'm kind of like...
Where do you live?
Yeah. I'm like, if you...
Honestly,
I said, if you're in the Bronx, if you're getting pickpocketed or going to the food...
I've been to the Bronx and...
It's a nice place.
It's not bad. Look,
I do see people say that a lot. They're like, oh, but when... First of all, let's not use travelling as anything because we're never travelling ever again, apparently. Second of all...
At least we're not here in Australia.
Yeah, well, we're on Survivor Island. But second of all, would you buy a bag... Because I'm assuming if where you live, it's safe for the most part. So you're not going to buy a bag that's secure for where you live. Meaning, like, if you're going food shopping, you're not going to think you're going to get pickpocketed. So then, I'm like, would you buy a whole bag for the purpose of travelling that's like a luxury bag? Do you know what I mean?
Well, we've finished our roast.
Yeah.
Not left a foul taste in our mouth.
It's not fun being mean to all the bags.
It's not fun being mean to the bags.
Yeah.
No.
But I still stand by what I said. But it's only aesthetics.
Do you find that we use the word aesthetics more now than you've ever heard it in your life?
No.
Really?
Yes. No, because I found out what it meant when I was in like year 10 or something and I used it as my smart word. So I would use it all. I was that person and I used it all the time correctly. Yeah. But that's just my word that I use to describe how it looks. Yes. Like what it means.
Yes.
But I know what you're saying. Some people use it and I'm like...
I think it's a word that's... You know, so, okay, let's play bullshit bingo for a second. Oh. Have you ever heard of this game?
No.
Right.
But I like bingo and I like people who bullshit, so...
Let's just quickly throw out words that are used only in the luxury community that aren't used anywhere else. Go.
I have so many. My brain's like in overdrive.
Okay, items. Why do we call our things items? Nobody ever said, I'm just going to put all these items in my bag outside of this community.
And outside of the 1930s.
They would call them things.
Things. Or shit. Or stuff.
Stuff, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, this is how many items I can fit in my bag. I'm like, what? Why do we keep calling
items? Yes, that's a good one.
So
I do see that. Me... Probably, I feel like, okay, I'm going off topic, but I feel like people will split hairs in the luxury community like no other when they're talking about a bag. For example, can you pass me that bag? I don't want to knock shit over. They will be like, if you hold it up really close and then twist it, you will see how the light reflects on it. Like they will go over the most minute details about things. I love the way the fabric looks when North and South Sun are, you know, directly looking at it and it's February and Venus and Mars are in retrograde and you're like, Okay, but that will never happen.
Yeah.
So I hate that. And
Okay.
they split hairs with characteristics, and I'm like...
They do.
Okay. Or they're like, if you were to use it this way, I never will. And I'm like, no one will.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
Okay.
So that's bullshit bingo, like...
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's taking it, like, that wouldn't fit in a small bingo box. But
That is not a yes or no answer, but yes.
The luxury journey. The journey is an overused term.
When I was in year 12, the English topic was journeys. And that is, you know, when there's like the topic?
Yeah.
It was journeys. So everything was about a journey. It gives me PTSD when people are like, my journey. And I'm kind of like, but it's your life. It's not a journey.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like you... Yeah, so let's not do that.
You didn't get a ticket.
Yeah,
And the items, journey, the ridiculous detail. What else?
Curating.
Oh, curating the collection.
Curating is a wank fest. It is.
And I don't want to be there.
I don't.
People that I know that knew me before I had a YouTube channel say, "What is this language you're speaking?" And they would have a whole bunch of suggestions around terminology that we use.
Oh, like essay and all of that. People ask me, they're like, "What's essay?" They're like, "The person that works there."
Yeah.
I'm like, no. There's a relationship.
Oh yes.
And they're like, yeah, they serve you and they take your money. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
They text.
Yes. It's all about texting.
And they're like, okay. And they're like,
what do they call it? Proof of purchase is another one that we use. I'm like, just say receipt. Like
invoice, receipt.
Yeah.
Proof of purchase. Yeah.
Proof of purchase.
Yes.
This bag is not stolen goods.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What else comes up? Like, there's just things that I just...
and I feel like a lot of people force it. Like, it's a very forced way of saying it. And I'm like, just speak how you would normally speak.
Yep.
Like, don't go on the thesaurus every time you want to say a word.
Oh, what else? What else?
Oh my God. What are they?
What other bullshit
You guys will
terms?
comment. So many people will comment on...
so that's our luxury roast. We hope you've enjoyed it. Come back later for dessert. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Thanks so much for watching. And if you have any other bags that you think we've missed, or if you think that we've, stabbed a bag to death.
If you're offended.
Unfairly. If you're offended, just...
unsubscribe.
No. Don't do that. Just tell us.
We just do YouTube for fun, and we hope you watch for fun too. So
thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned because we'll have more videos like this.
Thanks so much, and we'll probably put out a poll for our next Would You Rather.
Yes.
So if you have some curly,
very diplomatic,
Would You Rathers,
we will do them.
Yeah, save them up for us because we'd love to chew over those over a Cosmopolitan next time, perhaps.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks so much, guys, for watching my second collaboration video with the amazing Dale from the YouTube channel Dale's Addiction. If this is your first time watching our collaboration video, I strongly recommend going on both of our channels and watching our other collaboration video where we did a Would You Rather Luxury Edition. But thank you so much for watching, and if you have any ideas, of collaboration videos you'd like us to do, or topics you'd like us to talk about, I should say, pop them down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.